More to Marketing. Welcome to More to Marketing, the podcast that explores marketing, product, and everything business. I'm your host, Susan, and today we're going to be asking the question, why should you be considering doing a live streaming or live podcast yourself for your brand, for your event, or for yourself even? So we're going to dive into this particular topic, which of course is naturally going to be close to my heart. Now, specifically, I choose not to go live because I like the idea of editing, and I also like the idea of, just making my guests just feel more comfortable. But I will be doing live in the future. I do a little bit of it on the side as well as a co-host helping somewhere else. But what is live podcasting? So unlike traditional pre-recorded podcasts like the one you're listening to right now, live podcasting is when you record and broadcast your podcast episode in real time. This can happen on different formats and platforms such as YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and even some specialized podcast live streaming apps. Now, listeners can actually then join in the action live if you allow them to. They can submit questions, participate in polls, do those thumbs up, heart shapes, all those things, and sometimes interact directly with you during segments like interviews or contests. In 2024, live broadcasting events saw a growth rate of over 30% year on year. Now, this shows how both the creators and audiences are now craving that real-time connection. Now, why is live broadcasting such a game changer for some marketers? Well, real-time engagement. Nothing beats the excitement of a live interaction. Audiences love feeling heard, and a live Q&A session or a spontaneous interview creates that authentic connection. Builds community, of course, so community building. Live events foster a sense of belonging. You're not just broadcasting, you're creating a space where people gather around together around a brand, a product, an event, whatever it is. It also allows for immediate feedback and insights. You get instant reactions and can actually pivot or deepen conversations depending on the audience's input. And you can actually get them to drive some of that too. And there's also the monetization opportunities. So live podcasts open new revenue streams such as ticket sales, sponsorship slots during live shows, and also premium live-only content and interactive contests. Now, according to a report in 2025, podcasters who incorporated live events see up to a 25% increase in listener retention and a 30% growth in direct monetization through live donations and sponsorships. But it's always good to hear some examples out there, and there's some big ones that we know of already, like Call Her Daddy. Now, that podcast occasionally does do live episodes with Q&A format, where listeners submit questions in real time, driving huge listenership increases in engagement, and even selling out the live tickets in some cases. Gilmet Media's Reply All hosts live investigative episodes and interactive storytelling, which not only captivates their audience, but attracts premium sponsorships tailored for live experiences. And then other examples are, of course, going to be your small business owners and marketers who have adopted live podcasting as a way to launch new products, new books, gather live customer feedback, and also run live contests that boost social sharing and word of mouth. Now, if you've ever thought about bringing about a live podcast yourself for your brand, yourself, or whatever it is, this is a simple roadmap, but of course they can be bigger or smaller, but this just gives you a little guide. So one, choose your platform. Is it going to be YouTube Live or Twitch or something else? They're popular because they've got large audiences, but you've also got Facebook Live, Instagram Live. It just depends on where your people are, where your followers are, where your audience is. Now, you can also do it on paid platform events sites as well. They're also a great option too. Plan engaged content. So structure your live episode with segments like interviews, live Q&As, giveaways, and behind-the-scenes tours. Don't go in there and just hope for the best. Have a plan. Promote in advance, so no one will come if no one knows about it. So use your existing social media channels, your email list, podcast episodes in the past, anything and everything to build that anticipation. Engage actively during the live show. So respond. Have someone, if you can't, respond to the comments. Call out specific listeners. Invite participation. Be dynamic. Jump in there. That will show that you are actively listening to your audience and you want their engagement. And of course, one of the most important ones is following up. Follow up the post-recording session with a regular episode, or here's what you missed, or keep in touch. Now, this is all well and good, but the first question I think you should ask yourself is, does your brand actually need live content? Does it need that? What's the goal and the purpose? So these are the questions I would ask before I'd even go live. What is the primary goal of the live content? Is it brand awareness, audience engagement, product launches, customer engagement, education, or is it just for virtual revenue? Another question I'd ask is, who is the target audience for the live session? Demographics, preferences, time of day, what's going to work for them? What platform best suits it? What type of live content best actually resonates with these people? Is it tutorials, behind the scenes, interviews? What is it? What do they actually want to listen to? Another question, how can I encourage that real-time interaction? So plan that out. How are they going to participate? Is it polls, live chats, shout outs, giveaways? What is it? Then make sure you're resourced up. What resources do I need for the live session so it runs smooth? So you need tech support, monitors, backup plans as well are always good to have, trust me. Now, other things you need to consider as well, if you should, is how I promote it to actually get attendance. What metrics does success look like? Is it how many people attend? Is it conversion? Is it feedback? What is it? And how will you utilize this live session to repurpose it so it gets extended value, so it's evergreen? And then how prepared are you then to handle unexpected issues or questions during a live broadcast? They're things that you really need to answer before you go down the rabbit hole of going live. But hey, live podcasting is more than just a trend. It is a powerful tool that can deepen your audience connection. It can grow your brand community, and if done right, you may be able to make some money doing it. If you haven't tried it yet, and it's definitely something that your brand is interested in, why not experiment with it? As long as you plan it, it shouldn't hurt. But thank you for listening to this podcast on More to Marketing. Don't forget to listen for more in the future, and don't miss out on future fabulous guests. More to Marketing.